guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. We had a very interesting thing here on the show. I need to go. I gotta go this way. So you can see me, I think. All right. Lots of stuff messed up. Anyway, all right, this show and every show is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing, quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management. I'm hearing it right through my ears. I'm hitting my echo. All right, guys, we found the show. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm up to 791 subscribers. That is awesome. So hit that like and subscribe button. Zac Taylor staying. Hey, guys, how are you?
What's going on, brother? Yeah, a little technical difficulty in the beginning of the show, guys. I noticed some of y'all said Jeff might be at Gold Star. Noticed y'all said me and Jeff might be wrestling on the ground, pounding each other about what just happened yesterday. And that kind of is true, but more technical problems than anything.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, it's been a pain in the butt. I got my phone down there, and I'm hearing my voice come back twice. So it's really screwing me up. Zac Taylor staying in a statement by Mike Brown. We remain bullish on the foundation that Zac is building, and we look forward to next year giving our fans a winning result we all want. I don't know if Zac Taylor's the guy to do that, but we'll find out. Now, the Bengals have finished the season at the bottom 5 in total offense. Just lost everybody on my screen.
They're on there.
Okay. I can't hear anything now. Not the back.
We can hear you, brother.
What you're saying.
The whole screen went black. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear anything. All right, they finished the bottom 5 of total offense. 319.8 yards per game, and yards per play was 4.9 in scoring and 19.4 points per game. According to The Athletic, Jim Turner will be moving on. Let's hope that happens. And Bearcat News, offensive lineman James Hudson, the guy who got thrown out of the game, will be leaving for the NFL draft. And if he didn't get thrown out, they wouldn't have as much pressure on Ritter. Other Bearcat news. Defense coordinator Marcus Freeman, according to Brandon Soho of WLWT Channel 5 here in Cincinnati, is expected to interview for SEC jobs. All right, guys. What do you got going on?
I'm still sick over yesterday. Sick. It reminded me of Dave Shula, Dick LeBeau, and Marvin Lewis at his worst, all wrapped up in a bow and shoved right up our butts from Zac Taylor. Now, we all knew Brown was not going to be around, or Brown was not going to get rid of Taylor. We all knew that. He paid him up front a bunch of money. Third year, he don't owe him much. He's keeping him. My thing is with this defense, giving up the 5th most rushing yards since 1950, since we started recording stats. If you can keep a defensive coordinator like that, we're just going to be another loser, Mike. I don't know what you think, brother, but that's where I'm at on it. Lou has got to go. That's where I'm at.
I totally agree. I mean, that game yesterday pretty much says it all, you know. Defense giving up how many? Close to 400 yards of rushing?
Over
400? That's pathetic. And offense, I mean, that game yesterday pretty much says it all. It was horrible.
It really does. I think Jeff may be still having some problems, but, you know, I just don't understand how you can bring back a defensive coordinator. Okay, injuries. Everybody's dealt with injuries, you know, so we can't make excuses on that front. We still had a lot of talent on this defense, because it showed just a week ago. Look how hard. Look the way Houston played yesterday. Look at Pittsburgh. They played tough. Even though they had all their second stringers in. I mean, it's mind-boggling
I don't know what he said.
that we can keep Taylor and not get rid of Lou, because Lou will take Taylor's job. I mean, he will have his job gone by probably the middle of next year if we're not careful. We've got to get rid of him and find somebody that can get these guys to play together every Sunday. That's where I'm at. I'm pissed, I know, but it's the truth.
I agree. I mean, if people go back and look at the Pittsburgh game, that is how you're supposed to play. I know you're going to have some off weeks and stuff like that and still win games, but if you're not consistent in this league, you're not going to make any playoff games. So that's my take on it.
You're not. And I know you guys got a lot of questions coming on. Jeff is the guy that brings up the questions. I can read them all, but okay, he's popping them up as they come. Anthony, Joe Burrow should demand a trade. Piss poor organization. The house should be cleaned, except for Anthony Davis. I am with you, AD. You're AD now, by the way. AD, I am with you, but here's the deal. Burrow came out in a statement saying that we can win a Super Bowl with Zac Taylor. So that is the reason I believe that Zac Taylor still has a job. Because,
when did you tell me that?
His main quarterback, number one pick quarterback, come out and stood up for him. I think if Joe Burrow did not come out and give him that much love, I don't think he would have had much of a chance at all. What do you think about it, Mike?
I totally agree with you. It's right now, everything is up in the air right now, but yeah, they need to get rid of Lou, to be honest with you. I mean, this organization has been through deep waters and probably more than what it should have been. And if they bring Lou back, that's not a very good thing. So let's get rid of Lou. I think the offensive lineman, Jim Turner's already going to be gone. But keeping Lou around is not a very good thing. So I hope the front office realize they need to get rid of Lou. So
they do. And one thing about it, Keith just brought it up. He's saying, Zac Taylor keeps saying he has faith in the coaching staff. Well, look, we all have faith in everybody that comes in with us. But the fact is, the NFL, you've got to move with the times. You can't stick around. Marvin stuck around almost 2 decades. We cannot keep allowing this. Now, we all knew Mike Brown was too cheap to go after Bieniemy, who's already going to interview with the Falcons this week. I don't know if anybody saw that, but he is going to interview with the Falcons. And you know what? I'm okay. I don't want to keep – personally, I would have got rid of Zac Taylor. But you have your franchise quarterback, who Zac Taylor kept the same line in front of for 11 weeks. And I said all 11 weeks, you guys can go back and watch the show. It takes one hit, and he's going to be gone. And that happened. So how do we keep Zac Taylor? Anyway, we all know how. Mike Brown, he paid him loaded up front. He don't owe him much this year, so he's going to keep him around. But like you said, Keith, do not keep don't keep Lou. Lou's got to go. I mean, I don't care how much Zac Taylor stands up for his coaching staff. Of course he's going to do that. But we cannot allow him to stay here. Mike Brown has got to take a little bit of authority now that we're keeping Taylor, which I know makes you kind of happy, Mike, a little bit. I know you're a Taylor guy. So, why not, take charge of this team, Blackburns, Browns, and get rid of this defense that has had talent. We've had a ton of injuries. I get it. But way too many ups and downs this year, man. I mean, we look great one week, and then we can't. We're giving up the 5th most in NFL history since stats were recorded at the end of the season. What's
Right.
that going? How's that helping us propel into next season? That's all I'm asking.
I mean, I agree with you, Jeremy. It, yes, I do. Granted, I do like Zach. Okay, but I don't care what happens as of right now because I want to see this team get better and better and better each and every year. Now, there is one guy on the team that I think all the players love Zach. Okay, but there's one guy that thinks they can win with Zach, and that is Joe Burrow. So Joe Burrow thinks, hey, I believe in Zach. I think we could do really good with him. So let's keep giving him a shot until he proves me wrong. So I have to be in there with Joe Burrow, you know. I have to give in and say, hey, give him one more year and see what happens. So
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if he was coerced into saying that. I mean, you are in the first year of a rookie contract with the team, so you're not exactly as a rookie going to come out and say, the hell with Zac Taylor. He needs to go. He don't know what he's doing. Joe Burrow's a rookie, so he's going to stand behind whatever coach brought him in. But what I don't understand for the life of me is how in the world do we go from 2 good wins to a loss this bad at the end of the year? Something that's propelling us into next year. We can say injuries. Every team can say injuries. But the fact of the matter is, we were not consistent when we had Burrow. AJ Green, he was not consistent when we had Burrow.
right.
T. Higgins was. Sample was. I mean, some of these guys that you would never think about, they did. But AJ never had a good game with Burrow. He never did. So, now we got to start looking into free agency. Are we going to re-sign AJ? Are we going to re-sign Carl Lawson, WJ3? And we got these guys sitting on the bench right now that we signed last year that haven't played all year. How much is that going to help us? And if Lou is still our defensive coordinator who can't get one game after another, don't know where do we go from here as Bengal fans?
Well, I do agree with you as far as Lou goes. There's a lot of things I agree with you on, Jeremy. It's all about consistency, The coaches can't go out there and play for you. But I do agree that Lou needs to be gone. After seeing that game yesterday, no way would I even keep him around. So my thing is, Bengal fans, just hang in there, be patient. Things will come together. Burrow will be back next year, and we'll be healthy, and we just have to have a good draft and good free agency. So we'll be all right.
That's true. Want to say what up to Crip. Jeff's having a little bit of online issues right now. We tried to work through it before the show, and it just hasn't happened yet. Hope to have him. You can see him smiling. You can see the smile. Look at the smile. You can see him smiling. It's just kind of stuck there. See that? Look at that. That's my boy. Look at my boy. Look at my boy smiling. Look at him smiling. So he's around. So Jeff will be on soon. We pray to God.
We do have a comment here by Dallas that says, screw the Bengals, screw yesterday. Ha ha. How about them Buckeyes?
That's right.
I told you all, when we're healthy and don't have COVID, we're scary and dangerous.
You're right, Dallas. Way to go. Way to put it, man. I mean, Fields played through. First off, when Fields got hurt, he would not allow them to give an x-ray. He wanted back out on that field. He said, there's no way I'm allowing this team to lose this game against Dabo Swinney, running his Dabo mouth. And that's exactly what happened. And while Fields had bruised ribs, hell, we don't even know. Ryan Day hasn't even come out and said anything, just to answer you real quick, Dallas. But Justin Fields, man, 22-28, 385, 6 touchdowns, almost 80% completion ratio, QBR of 99.0. Sermon is preaching, baby. 31 rushes, almost 200 yards and a touchdown. you just can't ask for any more from Ohio State team.
Can you guys
Just-
hear me?
And now here we go. He's back. He's
Oh,
back.
you hear me? Okay.
All right, let's go.
Right, take that. Hold on.
We tried that natural or natty. I'm sorry.
I've been trying to restart the show. It's been my computer is not wanting to work today, so I apologize. Apologize for that,
You're
guys.
good. You're good, buddy.
You guys can hear me?
You're using that mic.
I'm using this mic. Oh, I am using this mic. Okay, I didn't realize I was using this mic. Okay.
Sound good, look good, bud.
All right. Oh, good. I hope so. I need to get it. All right. So, what are you talking about?
Well, we've been into the Bengals. We've been into Taylor. We've been into we don't know what's going on with Lou yet. We haven't heard nothing. We've been into some Fields talk. He's playing. We still don't know his injury.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Fields, and from what I know, that Lou, they haven't said anything. Zach said on his press conference that they will announce stuff like that later on in the week. I don't see how in the world they can keep him, but we'll see. Jim Turner, from what I read in The Athletic, according to Paul Dehner Jr., is going to be let go. So, anyway, yeah, well, he has to go because he's the reason that the offensive line is the way it is. I mean,
I agree. But in the bigger scheme of things, I'm still reeling from that loss. I just to see a team play.
Dude. Yeah. All right.
Go,
sorry.
Jeff. Because
I'll get back into it. My this whole thing with my show, he just like really just discombobulated me, and
you're good.
Anyway,
Get
all
into
right.
it, baby.
What I was gonna say before all this crap happened,
All gravy.
Zach wins 2 games. That's great. I thought, all right, probably Mike Brown's gonna keep him. It looks really good on both these teams. They beat the Steelers, who, are going to the playoffs. Houston, look how they played against Tennessee yesterday. We beat that team. So how in the world can we go from those past 2 weeks to what we saw yesterday? That's ridiculous. I've said this all year that I don't think the team quit on Zac Taylor. They quit on him yesterday. I don't think there's any doubt about it. And I'm just shocked that they didn't even wait 24 hours to think about it. 10 o'clock this morning, it comes out that Mike Brown's going to keep him. I'm like, really?
Absolutely. I mean, you cannot. Like we were talking about before you could jump on there, the springboard to your next season is normally your last game. And
Griff might have some breaking news on it. He says 5 coaches are gone. And please tell me which ones, Griff, because if that happened before I went on the air and my show went completely haywire and freaking computer didn't work. This show will definitely not be on the podcast because the first, I might watch, see how good Jeremy and Mike did. They probably did a perfect job.
Hey, don't worry. We're brought to you by who the hell knows what's going on.
Oh, God. Oh, my. I'm sort of set up. Everything's perfect. Everything's great. I got it all set up. I got it perfect. Got it set to Bucknuts, Bearcat Country, Bengals Nation, all this. And then you guys come on, and I can't hear a freaking word you're saying. I'm like, what? Like, oh, my God. I'm like, I had all this stuff. I got all this stuff written out, planned out of what I'm going to say. And so I just want the crap. Anyway.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
It's here. All right, let's see what's now. I'll try to get back into this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just discombobulated.
Natty's got a few.
All right.
Let's see.
Only the Brown family can bring back a coach 625-1. Yeah, actually, I think his winning percentage is worse than Hugh Jackson and David Shula.
I brought him up while you were out. Yep.
So, misery, exactly. All right, Dallas says here. Let's see. 6 head coaches. Oh, head coaches. Yes.
In the NFL.
Yeah, I knew that. I thought Griff was saying 6 coaches for the Bengals were fired.
I was hoping.
I was like, really? When did that happen? So, anyway, the other news we got for the Bearcat fans is Marcus Freeman potentially could be leaving, which it could be it would be a big loss if the Bearcats lose Marcus Freeman. He's going to LSU to interview. Now, at first, I'm like, why would he go to another school to be a defense coordinator? Well, Two reasons. One, money. They could pay him like, $1.5 million, and I doubt the Bearcats can come close to paying a defense coordinator that much. I mean, he's getting paid pretty good here. The other reason is if he goes to LSU and he does the same thing at LSU and has the same defense there that he did for Cincinnati, he could be a head coach a lot faster. But, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of surprised nobody's even considering him right now.
After this season, and Mike can probably add in some more. I mean, I've probably got to watch about 6 Bearcat games this year, just to be honest. Oh, I know. I know you guys.
I told the Georgia fans our defense is pretty good. I told them. I mean, look, our offense is pretty good. Hudson, the guy who the dumbass went and got ejected from the game, he's leaving for the NFL now. But he's our left tackle. If you look at that game, once he was gone, most of the pressure came from that left side. So,
yeah,
anyway.
That's true. I just got to make a switch. You guys can talk about the Bearcats real quick. I just got to make a real quick switch.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I was off the show for the first 20 minutes, so screwing around with crap. Oh, I gotta put the helmet up there. Okay.
There's my switch. There's my switch. Okay, my bad. My bad.
Right. Anthony Long. I heard Armadillo. I just say Armadillo was supposed to part ways, and Turner, D-line coach, and one other. I heard that was the rumors we heard before yesterday's game, and I think those are probably more adequate. I will never listen to Mike Florio ever again. I mean, I didn't really take what he said as the gospel yesterday, but he was saying Zach might get tailored. Zach might get fired, and they might go hire Joe Brady, which I'm like, I don't know if I don't really know if I wanted Joe Brady in the first place.
We knew better.
Yeah, but he's also the one that said, "Oh, Joe Burrow will never play for the Bengals." Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, let's see here. I'll try to catch up on your comments, guys. I'm sorry. All right, Brandon, I'm just being a typical Bengals fan and kind of freaking out looking at the schedule next year's Packers and Chiefs. Home, big upset alert with Burrow behind center. Well, that's another thing. Our center, Trey Hopkins, tore his ACL yesterday. So, and I doubt he'll be back for the beginning of the year because it just happened. So, Joe Burrow's happened a month ago.
But
Hopkins,
still,
there's a good chance that
Burrow had a worse injury.
Right, but Hopkins, I don't see any way he's coming back for the beginning of the season. But we'll see. I mean, and that's what kills me with these freaking injuries, man. We had two of our only two good offensive linemen, Joey Williams and Trey Hopkins, both got injured. Both of them.
It's unbelievable.
Like how many? And then T. Higgins. T. Higgins makes the catch, gets the record for the most catches for a rookie, and then pulls his hamstring. Like, oh my goodness.
And then a flag.
Yes, I know. Then a flag. Bro, he didn't even have to do it. He didn't have to do it.
No, Mike Thomas chips the guy with the shoulder. It don't matter. He knocked him off balance for maybe a quarter of a second.
Yeah.
To lose T. Higgins, that shot to be.
Yeah. The schedule is tough, but we'll see another free agent in the draft. That's why I think. I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they're like, "Oh, typical Bengals." Well, they're not going to do anything until Mike Brown and the Brown family sells the team. I hate to break it to everybody. The Browns are never selling the team. It's the Bengals are going to be owned by a Brown. There's no way Paul Brown went and started this thing, and it's going to be in his family's name. So everybody just needs to forget of that even happening.
Or there'll be no Bengals.
Right. And then this person goes, well, nobody ever shows up. People show up to the games. I'm like, not really. I mean, we didn't even have full capacity this year, and we still couldn't sell that out. So Bengals fans are not supporting the team like some people think they are. And that's why Mike Brown last year went and got all these free agents. And I think that's what's going to happen again this year.
Well, I don't know, because we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. We've got WJ3. We're going to have to match whoever offers his contract.
Right.
So if they offer him a big contract, WJ3 could be gone. Then we got Trey Waynes coming back, who was supposed to be opposite WJ3. And those two were going to be shut down corners with
Which
Bates.
Never happened this year.
No, because Trey Waynes didn't make it to the first game.
No.
So, but it was going to be Trey Waynes, Bates, Willie J the 3. I mean, it was going to be a great backfield, corner backfield. It just never happened.
Man, like Anthony said here, I haven't got a chance to really look at this complete schedule for next year, But he said we got winnable games next year, and we could make a run with the right moves. Like I said, look, a lot of these guys are all the injury guys are coming back. At some point, they're all going to be back. Most of them will be back by the beginning of the year. Trey Hopkins, like I said, I don't think he's going to.
I don't know if Burrow will either.
And yeah, he won't. Burrow will be back game 1. Hush. Where's the camera? Hush. I squash you. Hush, Jeremy. But the other thing is everybody's freaking out about losing Sewell. There's a good chance that he might drop to us if he gets past Miami. If Miami doesn't take him, which I think Miami's going to take an offensive weapon. I think they're going to take Jamar Chase or the wide receiver out of Alabama or
Smith.
Pitts from Florida. Yeah, and then you got Fields and the quarterback for Clemson, Lawrence. They're going 1-2, and then you got Trash. Yes, I call him Trash because that's from Florida. Trash, because I call him Trash because 2 idiots on here told me he was better than Joe Burrow. He's trash. Anyway,
we're not 2 idiots, right?
No, not you 2 idiots.
Oh, okay. All right.
Two Kentucky fan idiots that I work with. They know who they are. He's still going to be up there. I think he could be a top, 3 or 4 pick because everybody wants quarterbacks. And the Jets are going to take a quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. They just blew out their coaching staff. They're going to start over. So that's where I'm like, I think there's a chance that Sewell could drop to us because there's a lot of offensive players. Plus, there's the second offensive lineman in the draft. Can't think of his name right now. He's not too bad either.
Leatherwood for Alabama?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good one.
My thing is the only way the Bengals would be bad next year is if they don't draft good and they keep the defensive coordinator. That would be the only way.
Well, I agree with William.
Yeah.
They could franchise WJ3. I totally agree with that. That would be.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Yeah,
that'd be a good move. And yeah, but I really don't think they're going to keep Armadillo. I think Armadillo was coaching yesterday like, I'm out of here. Who cares? Whatever. Because there were and it drives me nuts watching them play defense. It was 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. And our quarterbacks are going up like they're gonna move up on them, and then they back off. I'm like, where are you going?
10 yards.
Yes. And then they go get a first down, then it's a touchdown. I'm like, why are you coaching them that? That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I was saying about to you guys yesterday. When the Bearcats went, it was 3rd and 2, they passed it. The Bengals 4th and 1, they passed it.
Stupid.
You cannot pass on 3rd and 2 or 4th and 1.
Why do you kick a field goal? Why do you kick a field goal? You're down 17 points. Why are you kicking a field goal?
That's the guy we just kept for next year who made that call.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's frustrating, I know.
Chris Bengal says Sewell's going to Atlanta, but that's another team that I think they might be looking. I know they got Matty Ice, but they might be moving on from him trying to get in our quarterback. That's the thing. Everybody wants to get the quarterback, get him in the rookie contract, get all the other parts around them, and win before they have to pay the quarterback. That's what the Kansas City Chiefs did. That's what the Seattle Seahawks did. That's the new thing for NFL. You get a young quarterback on this rookie contract, you build everything else around him, and then you go win a Super Bowl real quick, and then you try to pay him and do everything else.
Yeah,
and what the Bengals are trying to do.
Yeah, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, but losing Hopkins to an ACL last game of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's kind of like, what do we do? I mean, if Jamar Chase is sitting there in front of us and say Leatherwood's sitting there from Alabama or there's one other guy too. But what do you do? I mean, gosh, can Billy Price play center for 3-4 games? Hell no, he can't.
No, we already went down that road.
Who can? I mean, that we've got to either we got to sign our free agents, the ones we want to keep, or tag Willie J3 and Lawson. Figure out something with him. Nobody's going to offer him a huge contract, I don't believe. So I don't think there's nothing we can't fix in free agency. But man, we got some work to do now with the injuries, and a lot of them coming back. But now Burrow, Hopkins, end of the year. I don't know.
What you got, Mike?
I think this is just a big mess right now. I think things will be sorted out in the offseason. I think the Bengals will do what they, can do to get this team back in the right direction. But by starting off in the draft, you got to get some offensive linemen to protect your quarterback. That is the biggest thing first.
Well, the thing is, look, if they don't do it in the draft, and if Sewell is not there, and Jamar Chase or Pitts or somebody else is there, then the Bengals might think about taking him. But if they do, they got to get a free agent offense. A couple, like hell, we might have to go get a center now, like at least a backup center. Because well, what's up, Gitlow? Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bro.
So there's a lot of things a lot of bad things happened yesterday. That was a very, very, very bad way to end the season.
I'll just say this real quick, if you don't mind.
Good.
The way we ended the season yesterday, if we were 75% of the NFL teams, not only would our defensive coordinator be gone, not only would our defensive line coordinator be gone, Nick Eason, who is gone. That's one of our coaches that's gone. He's the defensive line coach. But so would the head coach. 75% of the teams to end a year, to start with that momentum of a freaking blowout against a in-conference opponent would be gone. Zac Taylor, he better be thanking his lucky stars that he made his money in the first 2 years, and now Mike don't have to pay him much, and that's the only reason he's here. We can talk about Burrow all we want. Burrow put a nice little tweet out saying, I think Zac Taylor can win the Super Bowl, but he's also a rookie, and he's trying to stand behind his team. He's actually being more of a man. I think Zac Taylor, like we said yesterday, should have put his tail between his ass, walked out the stadium.
I said that yesterday.
Yep. And nobody, this is Jeff now, and then I kind of added a little onto it, but nobody, no taxi, no car, no Uber should have took his ass home. He should have walked. That's what I think.
All right. People are asking about the live stream. Okay. I had to restart the show twice. Anyway, so I don't have it up on the chat, but it's in the chat. I posted it under Cincinnati Sports Strawberry Ice. Hopefully you guys can find it and you guys can come on. Oh, there you go. Somebody did. Thomas.
There we go.
All right. Hang on a second, Thomas. I'm coming at you. 1 second.
Are we on TC here? Or
TC.
Yeah, TC.
Y'all can hear me?
TC, yeah. What's up, brother?
You got it, buddy.
My personal opinion, I'm actually kind of mad at it. I think, let me go back to the Zac Taylor thing. I think he should have been gone.
Amen.
It's how many wins we get? 4?
Yeah.
That's a joke. That's a joke. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Six
total.
total.
2 years. 6 total in 2 years.
Yep.
That's bad. It's just that shouldn't be happening, first of all.
It ain't getting butts in the seats, is it, man?
No, I'm not trying to call out our owner, but most teams would have fired their coach already.
Look at the Chargers. They were on a 4-game winning streak, and they fired their coach.
Yeah.
You're dead on, TC. Go ahead, man.
Another thing. Hopefully, who's that free agent we got? Hang on. Isn't
Trey Waynes, DJ Reader?
We got a couple of them.
Reader a free agent? This year. He's not a free agent. He has a 3-year deal, right?
He means free agent this year. Willie J3.
J3. Carl Lawson.
Yeah. I hope they resign him. I think we need to resign him, first of all. Have to, I think. I would say
Which one?
William Jackson. I say that because you need to go after other positions, even if he's not the greatest.
Or tag him.
Yeah. And then I really hope Sewell's available when we pick, by the way, because I don't want to see Burrow take another injury.
Well, I mean, the thing is about Sewell, everybody wants him really badly, and I'm one of them, but I've never seen him play, and he hasn't played at all this year. So it's not the end of the world if we don't get him. Okay, if we don't get him, there's part of me is kind of like if we can get another offensive weapon and we sign a veteran tackle who we know has been in the trenches and we know has been good. I'd almost rather go that way than another rookie that we don't know about. But if he's there, I think the Bengals should take him. But if he's not, I'm not going to be heartbroken. That's just my opinion.
I'll be, and then I'll let Mike throw his comment in there, TC, and then you can jump on, man. I won't be upset if he's gone, and if we've got to take Jamar Chase, we can always get a very good lineman in the second round or a very good pass rusher in the second round and take care of our offensive line in free agency. Spain is proven he can be a pretty good guard. Hopkins has proven he can be a hell of a guard or a hell of a center. And so from there on, you kind of got a little bit of leeway with the offensive line with free agency. So it won't be upsetting to me to get another playmaker, especially one that Joe Burrow threw to for a full year and really was one of the main reasons why he won the Heisman at LSU.
Anthony Long just brought up a good point here. He goes, what about the Bearcats tackle? Hopkins, I just said it's coming out. He's a guy, he's not going to be a first rounder. No. You might be able to give him a second, maybe third round. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be a tackle. I don't know if he's going to be a tackle in the NFL, but he could be a guard and maybe tackle. Who knows? But anyway, well, you got anything else there, Thomas? Because Natural's waiting to get on. Dallas, you can come back. You were in the waiting room.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, bro. Thanks, PC. Thanks, brother.
Take care.
I agree with you, Jeff and Jeremy. If Sewell's not there, don't worry about it, fans. I mean, because there's legitimately going to be more offensive linemen. All teams are not going to take every offensive lineman in the draft. So there's going to be one or two of them or three of them out there. So no panic.
Wyatt Davis will still be there probably. Not that I'd take him with the fifth pick, but
No.
What's up, Natty? What's going on, brother?
Let's go, Natty.
Welcome to this discombobulated show.
It's not good. Typical Bengal move, am I right?
That's right.
Pretty much.
It's a heartache.
Honestly, it gets harder and harder to keep coming up with excuses for why he's brought back. And, I just think ownership got upset that we forced their hands 2 years ago, 3 years ago, because they were perfectly fine bringing Marvin Lewis back. And it's like the organization, the statement they put out is a little tone deaf. They're bullish on him. The guy's 6-25-1. Simple as that. How hard is it to get a win? You had Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I was irritated. Well, I was irritated, but I expected it. I mean, yesterday I was pissed off, like they should fire him, but I really didn't think they would. So I half expected them to do it. If they fired him, I would have been shocked. I would have been going live right then and there. I'd be like, oh my God, they fired him. All right, who are going to get next? Now, I preface that with my fear always is who you're going to get. But I could go the other way is look at the Browns. The Browns went through coach after coach after coach, and they finally got one. So sometimes you got to keep trying. We were talking about that in Bengals Nation,
Well,
So,
Natty, just real quick, I just wish I could play you 3 voicemails I got from Jeff. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, he's been a Taylor guy, but towards the middle of the year, I got to give him.
Last month I haven't been. I've been saying
I was giving you more credit. I said middle of the year.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
To answer Stefan's question, no, this is not the last show of the year. We do this. I do this every day, Monday through Friday, buddy.
Yep. And like I'm saying,
well, Monday, right? Yep.
College basketball, playoffs, draft. There's a lot of stuff, man. So we'll keep you updated.
Yeah. What else you got, Natty?
I mean, it's just disappointing, but I guess we shouldn't have expected as much. They're going to bring him back, but here's the question is, who's picking the coaches and who are you going to bring back? Who's going to coach under Zac Taylor, knowing that at most he has a year? I honestly think he probably has 2 years. Like, realistically, it sounds like they weren't too keen on getting rid of him in the first place.
The other thing you got to look at, too, is we all keep getting mad at Zach, which, again, I'm going to be the one that I always defend Zach. But who's the guy picking the players? Who's the guy for the last 5 years has drafted these terrible offensive linemen. Who is that? It's Duke Tobin. Yeah. So now he's done, I think, a pretty good job the last 2 years. But as bad as he did before that, it's taken a while. So it is Zach's fault to a certain extent, but the offensive line is not Zach's fault. The defensive line is not Zach's fault. You know, the way the whole team played yesterday, yes, that's Zach's fault. He should have just put his headset down and walked home, but he didn't, and that's not going to happen. So I'm to the point, like, look, I can see there's been enough glimmer of hope when Joe Burrow was there of how this team can play with him there. If we didn't have Joe Burrow, I would not be optimistic at all. But we got Joe Burrow. If they don't fix the offensive line, I will be completely shocked. If they don't go out and get at least 2 guys, hopefully 3, I'll be completely shocked. You know, and I will. They have lost all my faith in them, all of them. So they good.
Yeah, I was just going to jump in real quick and just say, Natty, one day we're going to do a little behind the scenes with the Iceman, Jeremy D, and MK himself, Mike Kyle.
Mike Kyle Jr.
Let you get a little inside of what was really being said yesterday on the Bengal game.
That's what I said. I said the same. I didn't say it with as passionate as I was yesterday. I was pissed off on that game yesterday with
your brother.
Dumpster fire. I was, God.
Oh, Jeff, he trying to put down his headset and shove it up his Gatorade bottle. You know what I mean?
I was mad. All right, you got anything else, Natty? Dallas is trying to jump on.
No, that's it. I'll let Dallas hop on.
All right,
thanks
brother.
for having me on.
Thanks,
Appreciate it,
Natty.
buddy. All right, now we are coming to the Ohio State love bug portion of the show.
My brother.
Me and Mike might as well just stop talking. You two go and make out while you're, talking about Ohio State.
Yeah, that's right. Go Buckeyes.
I'll go and fix me something to eat, guys. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll just leave. Dallas, where were you at the beginning of the show when I couldn't even do anything? You could have talked the whole time then.
Dallas, you got my shirt on, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's go.
You got my shirt, my signature shirt. That's my boy.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's take Bama and the SEC and kick their ass again 2-0.
Can you guys just go get a room, please? Please just go get a room.
That's right.
What you got, Dallas? What's up, man?
All right.
I see you, Brandon. I'll get you in a second.
All right. So I want to say about the Bengals. I hate them all. I hate them. They had me so hyped. 2 games in a row. I was so pumped up.
I know.
Yeah. Yes. And then I lost all faith.
You all right there, Jeremy? You gonna make it?
Dallas, you're young. You're young. You're young. But
Okay,
you hate them all.
Okay, and then okay, so remember all this hype about Brian Flores, all those good things about Miami, and then Miami goes and they got blown out by the Bills,
Big time.
and they
Big
had
time.
a chance to go to the playoffs.
You know what makes me sick about the Bills too is when now this was before Burrow. My dad.
Wait, behind the scenes stuff. Why don't you say what I said about the Bills yesterday? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Huh? Do you remember what I said then?
Now, what about the Bills?
Oh, forget that. I said, hey, weren't the Bills? Didn't they when their coach crap for 3 years?
And they got better. Yeah, but yeah. Well, yeah, it's also in Buffalo, not in Cincinnati. But
who
anyway,
gives a crap? It's the same thing, Jeremy.
Dallas.
Look,
I don't even know.
I
don't even know where I'm at
a long
now.
time ago, okay? It's just gone.
But anyway, my dad, who's a big Burrow fan, thinks, he's 73. He's watched the Bengals since Paul Brown went from Cleveland to Paul Brown coming started the Bengals. And he told me, and I cannot stand to say he's right.
But it is a lot, unfortunately.
A lot. When they took Allen with the Bills. He said, that kid right there, he's got an arm. He's an NFL. He can take somebody to the Super Bowl. And I'm like, what? Give me a break. Kyle Allen or Josh. What's his name? Josh Allen? Kyle
Josh
Allen?
Allen.
Yeah,
Josh Allen. There's 50 of them.
Come on, you're telling a story. Get the name right.
Oh my God,
Gotcha.
we got Brandon Allen, Kyle Allen, Josh Allen. How many Allens we got?
Booby Allen. We got
We-
Brandon on there right now.
We got the loser Allen, okay? But anyway, and he was right. He's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. But
He is a good quarterback.
is what it is. Is what it is.
All right, Brandon, what's up, man? I went 5 wide. What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro?
What's going on? I hear all the talking about Dallas being a love bug. I hate to break it to you, Jeff, but you got you another one.
There we go.
Oh, God.
You boys,
All right.
look at that.
Good.
See
I'm
that
done.
screen?
Hang on,
Look at
hang
that
on, hang on.
Look at that screen.
I see that. I like that. I like that.
So my thing, what I want to throw on there,
What's up?
talking about, I don't know if I was the only one that saw this, the games against the Steelers and the Texans. Is it just me, or did anybody see the amount of audibles that they called on offense?
Mm-hmm.
I told the guys I work with, any of my buddies, they're NFL fans. I'm the last, evidently, other than being in Cincinnati, I'm the last Bengals fan, other than Jeremy, outside the state of Ohio.
Probably.
But-
You're right.
But I told them those 2 games had nothing to do with Zac Taylor's play calling.
I said that on one of our shows before. I said I'm hoping this ain't fool's gold, but I mean, the thing is, like, I don't see how you could play. All right, let's look at the defense. How the defense played in both those games, and how you turn around and do that crap you did yesterday. And they've done that all year. And I'm like, they keep doing the same stupid crap, and I don't understand.
Do you
I'm
think do you think it could be one of those things where, I mean, I kind of saw it. I couldn't bring myself to watch the game yesterday. I just had a feeling it's going to be bad.
No, I watched the whole thing.
But
I watched it all.
but
You don't want
it seems to me like, especially with the Steelers game, first game we play on national television all year. All we hear from the
second
pundits,
one.
That's how bad since second
game.
one? Okay.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
Browns
it's like Cleveland.
on Monday night.
You're good. You're good.
But,
But it seems to me like that Monday Night Football game was the only chance that I think those guys had in the locker room to say, hey, how about we just go out to show the nation that we're not as bad as they say we are.
Yep.
And then all that leftover adrenaline, all
Yeah.
that determination from that win carried over into Houston.
Yep.
And then the Ravens game,
They went flat.
we're 4-12-1, whatever. Nobody's gonna care anyway.
That's where they acted, man. And I don't. That's what I don't get is how do you get, because this is the last game of the year. This is the last thing that you will remember, the team will remember, your fans will remember. That's it. This is the last thing we get to see.
Hmm?
How are you going to come out and do that? I mean, they weren't in it from the kickoff. They weren't in it. I mean, Lamar Jackson was out there playing freaking video games while he was running around. And the first game, I think he ran for -3 yards. We held him to -3 yards.
Mhm.
This game, he ran for what? 100? I think it was 400 yards total rushing. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
J.K. Dobbins on the field.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Das.
J.K.
Hey,
Dobbins,
Maurice, I just want you to know I'm watching your comments, pal. So make sure you jump on.
yeah,
He's got to
J.K.
find the thing. Hang on. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dallas.
Oh yeah, J.K. Dobbins all over us. Edwards is running all over us. Freaking Lamar Jackson. They all three, I think, over 100 yards. All three of them. And then A.J. Green was wide open several times, and Brennan Allen was just like underthrowing him like several times. Like he had a career game team, and then for him to come out there like the way he did, I was like, what is this team? Like, we weren't clicking on it at all. In any part of our, like, it's just like a total different Bengal team.
You're right.
It was
You're
so-
right.
Like I don't understand.
You're exactly right, man. I mean, they came out. Brandon Allen did not even look like the same quarterback. We came out looking like, well, we're playing the Ravens. They're going to whoop our ass, and we need to just take it laying down. And that's what we did. And it was ugly. So thank God for the Ohio State Buckeyes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. The only good team in Ohio.
My man, right here.
Yeah.
Brandon, we got BA, we got Brandon Holly, BH, and we got Dallas up in here. My boys.
I pointed out in the chat, nobody said anything.
What's up?
How about the Cincinnati natives balling out for Ohio State?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're mentioning them a lot in that game.
Yeah.
A lot.
My God. I didn't know there were that many.
Yep.
Dude, Cincinnati football, high school football is no joke. You're playing in GCL? Dude, it's no joke. There's lots of guys from here go to Ohio State, go to Notre Dame. Hell, there's some that went down to LSU. Or Alabama. The running back, Sean Alexander. He's from Kentucky, but still, it's same area.
Same
Might as well be.
And Maurice, the link will probably be up or down. We got started a little funky. So up and down the comments there, you should be able to find the link, brother.
Mhm.
Just letting you know. So let's keep it going, bro. Whatever you guys want to talk about, man. I mean, it was horrible. Hey, let me ask you two this about the Buckeyes or the Bengals real
Actually-
quick.
All right, because Fox wants to get on, so somebody's got to have to jump off here eventually.
Okay, I was just going to just ask him a quick question. Do you
Go ahead.
guys think Zac Taylor should still be here or should he be gone?
He should still stay.
I don't like you, Dallas. Just kidding, brother. Just kidding. I love you, buddy. You know we're Ohio State boys. How about you, Brandon?
I think after last year, he should have been gone.
My boy. Okay. Dallas, you still my man. You know it.
I mean, gotta be honest. An experiment can only last so long.
Can't
can
keep
only try.
losing.
You can only try for so long.
Yep. All right, boys. I gotta let you go. I got some more people wanting to jump on, but thanks for
Thanks,
joining.
Dallas.
You're both my boys, Blue.
All right, let's see here. All right, hang on a second. We got two of them. We got Fox. Hang on a second. Add you on, and then Maurice.
We got
All right.
Fox and Maurice in the house.
Yeah, what's up, boys?
Hey, Maurice. You
What's
know
up,
I still
guys?
got your Maurice, you know I still got your number, right?
Your score 50-10.
All the way off, man. I was all the way off.
Oh, whoa, what?
What'd you say?
Because hey, dog, hey,
I mean, I'm a really, I mean, I'm wrong, man. I thought it would be a blowout, bro. Great
you thought I was lying.
Nah,
Hey, no, shut up. Let him talk.
Our offensive line is like a soul, but y'all can't play.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was a fun game. It was awesome. I would like to see what would happen if our dumbass left tackle wouldn't have got thrown out. Because once he got thrown out, that's when you guys started getting pressure on us.
How about JT, bro?
Not just that, man. Y'all coach lost y'all the game. I didn't even watch the last minute and second. When it was 3rd and 2 left, I can't watch it no more.
Dude, I'm yelling at the TV, run the ball, and then he freaking throws
Not
it.
even
Like,
that.
God.
All they had to do.
We completed. It was 4th and 2. You need 2 yards for the game. He kicked the field. He punted the ball off.
Yeah.
Now you needed 2 yards, then y'all could have just victory formation after that because we was out of timeout. And he gave it up.
Yep, I agree with you. But like I said, I don't know if you saw the live hit I did after the show. I'm not mad. I mean, I'm mad they lost. But damn it, for all the crap I took, they proved that they belong there and they can play with you guys. And I was happy as crap. I mean, I would have rather won the game. I would have. Trust me. I was freaking out. I was like, "Holy crap, we're in this entire game!" Because Maurice, last time we were in a bowl game like that with the Sugar Bowl, and we got our asses whooped. So I thought that was going to happen again.
Hey, Maurice, Ohio State whooped their ass last year, like 52-10 as well. So I know where you're getting what you was thinking was coming too. But now let's hear about them 8 starters. You had them 8 starters out. So let's hear about that.
I don't think you can hear us anymore. You hear us still, Maurice?
Oh no!
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up?
We got you now. Where's them 8 starters at though? I was just waiting to hear that excuse, man.
You said what?
Them 8 starters you had out. Was that why you guys just about got your butts kicked? Oh,
He left. He couldn't hear us anymore.
I was trying to help you.
Yeah, I know. That's all right.
Jeremy, I
I'm
think
proud
you
that he
scared
came
him.
on the show. What's up? What's up,
All right,
Foxy?
Ricky.
What's going on?
So I think you scared him, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Now, earlier on, everybody about the tackle going or Sewell going to Atlanta. Atlanta still got one of the best left tackles in the league, and the Dolphins just tackled last year.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. There's a very good chance that Sewell could drop to us. There is a good chance of that happening.
Oh, we got
Marcus, you back? Maurice, you back?
He put something in his mouth to clench his teeth on because he don't know what to come back with.
Oh no, I was in the car. But yeah, man. Hey, we did have. I mean, outside of the seniors opting out, man, I didn't know we were losing 12 people though. Like, it was a lot of players that didn't play there. I was like, what the heck? I'm just happy we won, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
You know the Buckeyes played without 21 players and their coach this year, right?
You said what?
I said, you know the Buckeyes played without 21 players and their coach this year and blew out.
I mean, I didn't play nobody.
Oh, but y'all just played Cincinnati, dude. Cincinnati sucks, right?
Cincinnati does not suck.
Cincinnati sucks. Is what?
Besides Ohio State.
But you said Cincinnati didn't have a reason to be on the field with them Bulldogs.
No, I didn't say that. What I said was verbatim is that I want Cincinnati to be number 4 because Strawberry was like, you want them at number that high so they can get blown out. And I was like, yeah, so we can get the group of 5 miss over with.
Well, that didn't work out for you because it ain't over. Nope, it didn't work at all. It ain't over. Now the thing is,
standpoint that Digger won't be done this year, so we won't have to worry about Cincinnati. But
the problem with us now is our defense coordinator might be going down to LSU to be their new D coordinator.
Oh yeah, he gone. Yeah.
Because we can't.
Shit.
Well, I wouldn't say he's gone because that's Luke's one of Luke's best friends. So I wouldn't say he's definitely gone. We'll see what happens. They're gonna try. No. You're not allowed to be. You said all this stuff when Georgia's going to beat UC. So I still could be right in what I'm saying. The chance that he's going to leave.
The reason why I say he's gone because I ain't gonna be able to afford him. Once LSU throw that $1 million at him, he gone.
True. Hey Maurice, I do want to give you props, man, for jumping on this show live. After I got you right here, bro. Maurice C. All right.
Yeah.
5610, baby. I got you right here, and I want to give you much props for jumping on this show, putting your face up on here, and it not being anywhere near what you were saying it was going to be.
Close.
But you showed up, bro, and that's mad respect, big time.
Oh yeah, I'm very.
Oh yeah,
I'm very happy you showed up. I didn't think you would.
Sports, man. Like, I don't care win, lose, or draw. I'm a Georgia fan here. It's a lot of losing.
Hey, Maurice, I gotta tell you this. The one guy, I think his name's Turtle something. It's on my chat. Right? He comments after the show. He's the one that called me dumb. He even apologized to me. He's like, man, I'm sorry. I'm just a diehard Georgia fan. I was like, I'm a diehard Bearcat fan. I know, dude, but
that was Maurice's cousin.
I did not know y'all defense. I know y'all defense was good.
I said our defense is freaking good. I said that's what's going to keep us in the game.
But when I seen because like I said, I watched every facet of Georgia. So when I seen our offensive line start, I was like, what is he doing? When I seen Xavier Truss in the game, the left tackle that hasn't played at all his whole career, because I guess because people don't know our center and our right guard was out. So they had shifted our whole line. Our left tackle went to left guard, and our left guard went to right guard.
Right.
So bring in a new center and bring in a left tackle. Oh shit!
Yeah, our left tackle went out during the game. Our best running back was out of the game, and our best cornerback was out of the game.
You go give that kicker a big kiss, Maurice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, he nailed that. I gotta give him props. He nailed that. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
And to be a true freshman, it's like I tell you, it was recruiting.
That's a hell of a kick. I don't care, true freshman, a senior, whatever. That's a hell of a kick.
5-star, 10-star, don't matter, man. To make a kick like that to win the game, got to give it to him.
Yep. All right, Maurice, I appreciate you jumping on the show. Fox has been sitting here waiting, so I'm gonna let him get some words in edgewise. But anytime you want to come on, brother, just holler.
I'll love,
brother.
bro.
All right, Foxy, what's up, man? Sorry about that.
You're good. You're good. Hey, and Jeremy, you know I'm a Buckeyes fan. I'm proud of that win.
I am too, brother.
And I know it's gonna be a rough, week at your house. But
shit, if they win, he's gonna have a party.
If I win, I'm gonna have a party. And let me tell you something: the fiance, she can kick rocks as far as I'm concerned for that night, because we will be having a party here in the backyard. We may have fireworks. I don't know.
If you win, I might drive down to Alabama just to party with you.
It's a party, man. Everybody.
Jeff, you be driving to pick him back with you.
Exactly.
Maybe I shouldn't choose the Buckeye over a fiance. I don't.
Probably not a good idea. Just from a guy who's been married for 24 years tomorrow. Probably not a good idea.
Yeah. I've waited a long time, so maybe I should be careful. But she is a diehard Bama fan, and it just and I thought I admitted it. I said, unless we played the best game of the year and everybody got together, defense, offense, we really dominated the whole game. Clemson, who was coming off that win against Notre Dame, everybody was saying they were the most solid team from front to back to front, and the Buckeyes just completely smothered them. I loved it.
Hey, one second. Hey, Ken, if you said you want to get on, I put the link right below your last comment. So if you want to get on, just click on that. It's usually at the top of the chat, but I had a really screwed up beginning of the show, so I think keep adding it.
Yeah, and I think Anthony Long wants to come with Mike, Jeff, and
we're all going down to Alabama.
Rick Fox, we're all taking a road trip down to Alabama. Y'all come see me. We got a big backyard. We'll go to the lake. We'll party. We'll shoot fireworks off a pontoon boat. I don't care.
Just let me know when you hit Louisville, and I'll just jump in behind you guys and follow you on down.
There you go.
It'll be just like we're going to go see Joe Dirt. We're going to see Jeremy.
Bring some tents, boys. Bring some tents. I'll have the firewood, and we'll be rolling.
There you go. All right, Foxy, I'm gonna let you go. Dallas is wanting to jump on here, so appreciate you, brother.
All right, guys.
Take it easy.
Thanks, Fox.
All right, Dallas, go ahead. I kind of brought some other people on when you were on, so I'll let you have the floor, and you and Jeremy can go back to your makeout session.
Yeah, my boy.
All right, so I wanted to bring up. I was looking into the how on college football on Fox on Facebook. On there, I was reading the comments, and people were like, "Oh yeah, no one's going. The Ohio State defense is not going to be able to stop DeAndre Harris, whatever his name is,
Devontae, yeah,
the running back.
Najee.
Yeah,
Najee.
That's easy for you guys to say.
Yeah. So, if you remember back in 2014, we couldn't stop. We weren't able to stop good old Derrick Henry. He only had 13 carries for 95 yards, and then we weren't our offense was not going to be able to run on them, and our offense wasn't going to be able to pass on them. Now, if you remember, Ezekiel
did both.
20 carries for 230 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. I predict Trey Sermon is going to have
preach. He's going to preach.
He's going to preach that sermon for well over 200 yards rushing.
Woo!
And I think good old Justin Fields is going to have a great day throwing down the field to my boy Olave.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Have a day.
Justin Fields is playing with an injury. You know, in order for him to come back, they told him he was going to take an X-ray. He refused the X-ray, and Day luckily let him come back in the game, where he ended up throwing for 2 more touchdowns and a bunch of yards.
Exactly.
With bruised ribs. Oh my gosh. That anybody that's ever has had bruised ribs knows you can't breathe.
I broke all mine before. It sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I broke them, not bruised. I broke them.
I've just cracked one before. And, you know, it's just, and wow. Go ahead, Dallas. Keep on, baby. I love what you're saying.
He was getting hit. He was out there. He showed the toughness of a freaking leader out there. And I read something that he was cleared to be playing for. Like, I guess Ryan Day said he was going to be playing. So he's playing next week against Alabama.
Yep.
You can tell Anna that she can be ready for a butt whooping from Ohio freaking State.
I hope so, bro. I hope so. You know, that's a tough, bad thing about a rib injury is the momentum of the game, or not the momentum, but your, why is the word? Somebody help me out here.
I'm not paying attention to what you're saying.
Dallas, you got me. You know, when you're in the middle of the game, your
adrenaline.
There you go.
Go.
There we are. You know, kept him going, kept him throwing. You know, he was towards second quarter or second half when he kept on that adrenaline. The next day and the day after, oh my God! And it does not. He gonna be hurting still.
But he's gonna be going. He's gonna be going strong, and I believe we're still gonna win. Now, our weak spots is obviously our secondary. What's the receiver's name? Devontae Harris.
Right.
I think he's like their only main receiver because their other receiver is injured. I don't know if he's gonna be playing.
I think Waddle will be back. I read a report. I'm about 90% sure it said Waddle will be back, which is their number 2 guy.
Okay.
But maybe it said he wasn't going to be, but I'm pretty sure it said he was going to try to make it back for the game. So that's 2 guys with Sean Wade and Sevyn Banks. And Sevyn Banks has played better than Sean Wade, and Sean Wade's the one declaring for the draft.
Yeah, I know.
But he's an inside slot cover guy. He's never been an outside guy.
Yeah.
And I've said this 2 or 3 times on the show, but he's told Day, he's told everybody, I'm not comfortable out here. I'm still getting used to everything. And he played horrible, in my opinion, again last week. So I say let's get Sevyn Banks. Let's find somebody else that can go the outside. We've got other cornerbacks, and let him play the inside slot guy and shut him down.
Yep.
That's where
By
I'm
the
at.
way, one second here. Hey Thomas, what's up? Welcome to the Buckeye Love channel. How are you?
TC again, baby.
TC.
What's up?
Listen, I don't want to. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm a Ohio State fan too. Everybody's just.
Oh my God,
you're good, baby. Let's go, TC.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but I mean, Justin Fields is amazing. Sorry.
Yeah, he is.
Hell yeah, he is.
Beast. Also, the win. We're getting the win. Bama's nothing. They're nothing. I'm guaranteeing. That's for sure.
You guaranteeing the win?
Guaranteeing a win. That's it. Remember this?
You guaranteed a Bearcat win, didn't you?
Let's not talk about that, Jeff.
Hey, TC,
well, you almost got it right, TC. You almost got it right, man.
I was going to say, TC, ask him why, Luke Fickell blew it. You know what I mean? All he had to do is run the ball. So I'm just saying, you could come back, TC.
Look. You're going to keep saying Luke Fickell. Yeah, Luke Fickell messed that up. But he had to kick a career-long field goal to beat us. If he misses it, nobody freaking says that. Sorry, but
if you run the ball, he would have never got to kick it.
Well, that is if he would have got the first down.
Even if not, they had no timeouts. They would have been, come on. There wouldn't have been enough time.
Either way, they had to kick a career-long 50-something yard field goal to win it. Either way,
y'all know me and Jeff screw around, just so y'all know.
I hate this guy. Right here? This guy? Right here. That guy, right? I hate that guy. I hate him. Jerk.
Ha ha. Shut up.
Shut up. Mom, where's the meatloaf?
Meatloaf.
All right, we're going off the rails. All right, well, Dallas, TC, you guys got anything
I
else?
was going to go to the ice bar and watch some TikToks. But anyway,
Our defense is second in college with the run defense. So I don't think that running back is going to do much on our defense. As long as our defense continues what they're doing, we're going to hold them just as we did back in the day. We held them to 95 yards. We've been holding people. I think it's
45, Ken. 45 years, Bengal fans. All right, go ahead. Keep going, Dallas.
We held Travis.
I'm with
Etienne
you, brother.
40 rushing yards. That, he's averaging what, over 100 yards a rushing game. We've been holding people to, I think, 60 yards a game. I mean, we have one of the best defenses in the league.
we do.
Well, apparently,
our only two pass. That's the only
apparently, Carl thinks something different.
Carl thinks Mac is better than Fields.
I need to take a nap.
Come talk to me in April, baby.
Mac is only better because he can. So Mac is not mobile though. So how is Mac better if he can't run it?
In April, we'll find out.
Yeah.
When Fields goes 1 or 2 at the latest.
Yep.
Quarterback wise.
Yeah. They don't want no guy who can't run the ball.
No. Dead on.
I can't run the ball. He can run it, but he can't run fast.
Whoever said that, love you though. Love you to death.
That was Carl.
Carl
said that.
Love you, bro. But no.
I mean, he's a really good quarterback. He just can't.
I think he'll be solid.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's plenty of good quarterbacks going in the draft this year. Absolutely.
Take it to the ice bar and duke it out, boys. You'll see some TikToks me and Jeff are referencing to here. You guys go on down, scroll, have some fun, put your own stuff up there. Definitely go to the ice bar. Everybody should be a part of the ice bar. Come on.
Well, I just like going to the bar.
Exactly.
I'm trying to put it up there. I don't know if you guys see it. My computer's running so freaking slow.
Hey,
Dallas,
Dallas.
if you can't see it, Dallas, Crip says it's time for you to go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
Yeah.
He said he wants to see your ID.
All these Buckeye haters who were saying that Clemson was gonna blow us out. Where are these guys?
Yeah, every one of them.
Exactly. All of them.
Yep.
Every one of them.
That's exactly right. And wow, a gutsy performance. Just really quick with injury. 22-28, 385 again. Wouldn't allow an X-ray. 6 touchdowns. 79%, 80% completion ratio. QBR 99.0.
Well,
QBR.
I'll tell you this, guys. That you had this Ohio State Love Fest. We went from like 30 people watching us to 20. So just saying. Keep talking about it. It's working out great on the show.
Sorry, you only got Bearcat fans watching. My bad. Our bad.
Herman, though.
Just kidding. I'm just playing around.
What you got to say, Mike? Anything, dude? What you got on it? What you got on the Buckeyes and Alabama, man?
Are you guys done? Oh.
Yeah, Mike's just been chilling. He's like, Mike,
I don't care about the Buckeyes.
I'm not much of an Ohio State fan, but I will support them against Alabama, though.
Heck yeah.
My man.
You guys know I will. So.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Thomas, what do you got? You've been quiet for a while. You got anything going on, Thomas? TC?
Kind of rough, buddy. So,
what?
Like I said, I got a bold prediction for the score too.
All right, what's that?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, wait. Jeremy's got to get his stone pencil out and try to write it down with his.
What you got, dude?
Ohio State 42. Alabama 38. That's what I'll go with. I think
38, and that's my boy TC. All right.
Got that.
So we can talk Bearcat basketball and how crappy they've done so far.
Yeah, wow, what a bunch of joy that would bring to everyone.
You want to hear voicemails? You should hear the voicemails I sent you guys over the weekend with that one.
You should have heard.
It's going freaking nuts. Like, yeah, what are they doing? Can't play defense, can't rebound, turn the damn ball over too much. Like, we're losing We lost to freaking Tulsa. Who the hell is Tulsa? I don't give a crap how good they are. It's Tulsa. How the hell are we going to lose to Tulsa?
42-31.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, Brad.
All right, I don't know who the hell is private chatting me, but you got like 7 messages, and I'm not looking at them right now. So if you want to comment on the show, comment on the link here, not the private chat, because I don't know who that is. So just letting you know. All right, boys. Well, as always, I appreciate you, TC and Dallas. Thanks for joining the show, boys.
Yeah, go Buckeyes.
All right,
You my boy, Blues.
Definitely got to kick Dallas out now. All right, we got another one here, Ken. Let's see. Hold on a second, Ken. Let's see here. All right, Ken, what's going on, man? Well, welcome to the show.
I don't know if you can hear me. I'm 45 years to 46 years a Bengals fan.
Yes, sir. I can hear you. I'm 45 years a Bengals fan.
Well, we've all been through a lot of heartache. I can tell you that being a Bengals fan is like watching a Sunday and preparing for a heartache. I've seen a lot of football in 46 years. I'm sure I go all the way back to the Ken Anderson years.
Yep.
I started watching them in 1975, and I watched them. My first game was with the Steelers, and they lost that game, I think, like 7-6.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I've liked the Bengals, because they've always been the underdog.
One thing about the
I myself, I consider myself an underdog, but even the underdog can pull one out every now and then.
Exactly.
Now, we just need a change of game plan here. You know, this stuff here, continually digging and digging a deep hole, is like throwing them a new shovel and say, keep digging. The deeper you dig, things will change. Insanity is waiting for change and not making the appropriate change. This damn offensive line is atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I like this guy.
You can't sit back and wish for positive results and do nothing and be a cheapskate. You look at Tom Brady. Have you ever noticed when he was in New England what made him great? Do you think that he had played behind the crappy line like Cincinnati had?
Nope.
If Tom Brady was behind Cincinnati's offensive line, he'd have been retired and out of there.
Amen.
And this management here, I don't know what's up with them. They're the only ones that can tolerate mediocrity and expect different results. I'm in the camp, they've had long enough, and let's look back how this offensive line problem got started. They created this problem.
Yep.
Whitworth, think back when they could have re-signed him. They didn't.
And Zeitler. They let Zeitler go too. Whitworth and Zeitler. Let them both go the same year.
They could have re-signed him, but they always do this crap. They hang on to a player too long, then they get nothing for him. Yep. Prime examples recently, AJ. Now, if what they should have done, I think they should have traded him. And they sat back and they let him play it out. Now he's gone. They get nothing for him.
Right.
You can go on and on. John Ross, that was one of the stupidest draft moves I've ever seen.
Well, that was because we let Marvin Jones and Marvin Sanu go.
It's self-inflicted.
That's the same year that we let Whitworth when this went down is we had 4 free agents that year. We let Whitworth go, we let Zeitler go, we let Marvin Jones go, and we let Sanu go, and we had nothing to replace him.
You got it.
That's when down.
Let's look at their 2 offensive line draft picks. I would, it was so stupid. Guahi or whatever his name was. He was injured. He didn't even play his first year. And they drafted him number 1. Why? Who's making these decisions like this?
Duke Tobin.
This is stupid that we need a general manager.
I love this guy.
Yep.
I don't know about you, bro. I'm about ready to revolt. We ought to just, don't even show up for games. Don't watch them. Burn your jersey and say the heck with it. If they don't care, why should we care?
Amen, brother.
I the Ohio State Buckeyes could probably beat the Bengals and Alabama.
That's probably true.
I'd line them up just the heck of it, I mean, a football, I'm not a coach, but I do know this much. It's a game of tackling and blocking. They can't tackle, can't block. They don't wrap people up when they tackle them. It's embarrassing. It looks like a bunch of powder puff schoolgirls trying to grab on people. I call it grab ass.
Yep.
You know, why they, teaching these guys the fundamentals. Fundamentals of football, blocking, tackling. They should be working on that daily.
In the trenches. In the trenches.
And it begins there. I hear people that talk about, let's do the spread offense. Well, I'm in the camp. We need to build the offensive line, run the damn ball, okay? Smash mouth football. If you want to help Joe Burrow out, run the damn ball. Run it down their throats, and then you set up the pass.
I love it. Because I don't know how long you've been watching, brother, but I've been saying from the second game in, it's only going to take one hit on Joe Burrow. One hit. Because he was getting blasted every time he threw the damn ball. You could see it every game. And I kept saying every time we would come on here, one hit. One hit's all it's going to take. Week 11, that one hit was all it took.
Well, it was 2 hits. One guy hit him low, one guy hit him high. But yeah.
What we're learning
the offensive line. I love this dude. The trenches, baby.
What we've learned, it was not Andy Dalton's fault.
Oh, I mean, I never said it was. I never said it was Andy Dalton's fault. I mean,
I know you didn't, but a lot of people are blaming Andy Dalton. He had to just work with what he had.
Dude, people who blame Andy Dalton don't know football. I mean, that's a joke. He got booed at the All-Star game. For when we had the baseball All-Star game here, they had a celebrity softball game. Yeah. I actually went to that, and people were booing him. I'm like, what are you booing him for? I'm like, shut up. I'm like,
I'm very excitable, and because I'm compassionate. I'm not from Ohio. I live down here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I watch the games, and I just quit watching them. I just stopped watching it, and I didn't know whether I even started rooting against the Bengals so to get a high draft pick, believe it or not.
Amen.
And because I just hope that Zac Taylor, they get him out of there because it's ridiculous. You pointed out, somebody pointed out, what in the heck are you doing?
Yep.
All right, it's now 3rd and 1, and you're going to throw a long pass?
Yep.
And then you're going to kick a field goal.
Yep.
You're going to kick field goal when you're 17 points down. For what? Yeah, that's what I said. You're 17 points down. Why are you kicking a field goal? That doesn't make sense. Like if you're going to throw it on 4th down, then you got to be ready to run it or throw it on 3rd down. You got to be ready to run it on 4th down. That can't be your play. Oh, we're going to throw it, and then if we don't get it, we're going to kick a field goal. You're 17 points down. You're 2-14 or whatever. Go for it. Why are you? Run the ball.
It was disgusting. And the fact of the matter is I'm not going to ever say Burrow's not going to be better than Dalton because I know he's going to be. He's already better.
That's if they fix the line. If they sit back and do the crap that they did and do the same thing and don't be aggressive free agent, get you a top left tackle. You move the other guy to the other side. Get you a guard. You got to do that. Dress the free agency and maybe draft one during the draft. But I'm in the camp. We should do. We should trade back. If that other left tackle's not there, trade back. Stock up the draft picks because we got to fix the defensive line too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We have to have a new change of philosophy among these coaches. It's just ridiculous.
And in this draft, there is a lot of offensive and defensive linemen.
You got that right.
So I agree. If Sewell is not there, I agree. They could trade back, and you can get hopefully multiple picks. You get multiple linemen, defense linemen, offense linemen, and fix this thing. Because if you fix look, football.
You give me a day on a Sunday like they played like that with me and our coach. My God. You think that would work with someone like Bill Coward? And they play like crap like that. Do you think that the next week that he would not even address that? This coaching staff don't have a clue on how to make use of the talent that they have. Example, what are they doing sending Bernard up the middle of the heart of Texas? He's not a power freaking runner. He's a scat back. He's like, you remember Brooks? Scat back. Make use of the
screen passes.
Catches inside. You use your power back to go up the middle and stuff. Not no Bernard straight up the heart of Texas and do screens where he's just completely blanking and getting killed. They do dumb moves like that. John Ross, I don't even know why they even drafted him. Just if someone can run a straight line in so many seconds, there doesn't equate he's going to be a star receiver. It's a lot more than just that.
John
He
Ross has
wasn't
done
open
nothing.
when they drafted. Who was that they drafted? Well, what happened to him? He was a world-class sprinter. Did he equate to a star receiver? No.
Nope.
No. And if they did draft him, you got to have a reason why you drafted him. You got to use him. Run him on kickoff. Put him in on kickoffs. Run him on double reverses. Did you see him do any of that? Did you see them send him on fly patterns? I would tell him, hey, John Ross, let's make use of your speed. We're going to use you as a decoy. Run a fly pattern, haul ass right straight to the uprights as fast as you can go. That's going to draw some coverage there.
Yep.
Never did. Now they're letting him go.
Yep.
They used a top pick for him. Now he's gone. They get nothing for him. Nothing. Didn't get nothing for
Ken, you're
go
preaching to
after
the
him.
choir.
Nothing.
This is what we've been saying all year. I mean, I've said it a million times about using Bernard. Don't run him up the middle, bubble screens, just screens in general. Run him outside. I said it a million times. And the thing is, when you build a football team, this is what I keep saying. You build it from the lines out, offensive line, defensive lines out, and the Bengals never do that.
It's like, they want to get a Cadillac, and then when they get the Cadillac, they don't want to drive it or something,
Exactly.
It's just over and over again, and then they hang on these players for so long. Well, they sat, who's a defensive tackle? They call him Taz. You know what I'm speaking.
Gino,
yeah. They sat him.
Well,
what in the world are they doing? Number one, they started lining him up as a nose tackle and stuff. That's not his strength.
Well, the last couple of weeks, he's been on the IR. He's injured with his. I think he's been hurt all year. His shoulder. He hurt his shoulder in training camp, and he ain't been the same all year. So, last 3 games,
he ain't been the same. My point was this: right about the fourth game, why didn't they put him on the auction block to try to get something for him?
Well, I said that honestly. I was saying that
now okay. Does he have any years left on his contract? If he does,
no.
I think it might be a good idea to entertain a trade, get something like a second-round draft pick. Don't just play him out and then put him on the pine and just let him go.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Was a good example.
Yeah,
that's nothing for him. Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Last year when we had Andy Dalton, we had Carlos Dunlap, Gino. I'm like, this is the time to trade those guys. Go get more draft picks, because by the time the Bengals are good, these guys are going to be past their prime. So that was the time when they should have traded them, was last year. This year, you can't get anything for them now. It's too late.
Self-inflicted wounds, and as I said, it's like digging a deeper hole and just, hey, I need a new shovel. I'll keep digging and I'll find strike gold. And it just is not going to happen. I say, get your butt out of the hole, go to somewhere else. Try something else. I think the saying is insanity is waiting for change while not making any change to that effect. You have to be willing. You look at the good
doing
teams.
The same thing over and over again.
Over and over again, expecting a change to happen for the better. And it's just not going to happen. I don't see how ownership can sit there and look themselves in the mirror and say, we've done what it takes to make this not only a contending team, but a team that can contend to the Super Bowl. It's like they just want to have a winning team or a competitive team. Well, my philosophy is every year you should be striving to not just be a winner or have a winning record or win a division. You should be striving to win the Super Bowl.
Let me tell you something. I was raised, grew, and schooled in Ohio for 20 years almost. I've been down here in Alabama for another 20. And I'm in Alabama. You said you're in South Carolina or North Carolina?
North Beach. And I've been to Cincinnati twice to see the games, twice. And every time I've been there, I've been very disappointed. I watched the Bengals get their asses handed to them because they stay back. You watch their defense now. I call it the chicken armadillo defense. Watch them. Do they play buck and run? Look.
He's got to go.
When you're playing defense, you don't want to give the other team a yard. You play man-to-man, bump and run.
Why are we backing up?
Huh? You don't want to back up.
That drives me nuts. I say it all the time.
I don't understand this. And yesterday's game, prime example. How do you stop them? How do you stop Lamar Jackson? You got to stack the box and come up the line. Your safeties and stuff cannot help you when they're standing back 20, 30 yards back.
That's what drives me. They did that the last game. Lamar Jackson didn't run on us the last game, and they do something completely different this time. That doesn't make any sense. And then, like the Indianapolis game, we were winning that game. If you guys beginning of the year, We were winning that game. We should have won that game. Armadillo backs up, and the tight end runs wide open right over the middle. The wide receiver wide open right over the middle. I'm like, what are you doing? And you can sit there. You can watch the line. You can watch them. And right before they heck the ball, they back up.
Yep.
Like, where are you
Why?
going?
What are they afraid of? Hey, you're getting your asses handed to them in a prevent zone anyway. I say start blitzing. Blitzing. Get aggressive, man.
Exactly.
My brother.
Bang them up. You know, I want to see them next year. They need to get a new DC, someone in there that can come up with an aggressive game plan. That's one thing Zimmer had. He was aggressive. You didn't see him playing 10 to 15 yards back. It's so easy for a quarterback to pick up 5 yards. If you're staying, if their corner's staying back 5 yards, all they got to do, snap the ball real quick, throw it to the receiver. That's 5 right there. You're spotting them right there. Every time.
Exactly.
Every time.
Exactly.
Yep.
But am I correct in saying as long as they play bump and run and they can knock them off their ass when the 5 yards, as long as they don't hold them, that gets you hits in, man. It's like they don't even get a hit in. The receiver just goes down, not even get bumped. It just zoom right on by them like it's even nothing.
We
haven't have the corners that can play bump and run, do we?
You know what?
I haven't seen any.
That's why we brought in Trey Wayne.
Yeah.
That's why we brought in Trey Waynes and it got WJ3. They're bumping around corners, and now got WJ3 to come back, or he's gone. And then we got if he don't come back, he gets a bigger contract, and we get cheap on him. We've got to bring in somebody else, and that, or we can tag him, pay him the highest price in the NFL.
Don't think it's going to happen. Don't think it's going to happen. Have you noticed that we always drafting corners all the time? All the time. I'm getting a bit sick of that. I want to see them for once.
We're drafting them and offensive linemen. We haven't drafted. I mean, I could go down the line of offensive linemen we've drafted in the last 5 years. You got Boye,
yes.
Fisher. You got Jonah Williams now.
Bowling.
I mean,
who was the big old heavy guy? What was his name?
Andre Smith out of Alabama.
Yeah. Oh my God. I said that one there was a no from the start.
Yep.
Lordy. They keep doing crap like this same darn thing. And this is what I'm afraid of, okay? Just because someone says someone's going to be a top draft pick doesn't equate for them being a top NFL tackle in the league. If you look some of the top NFL tackles, they were not first-round draft picks. Yep. Okay.
Well, Whitworth. Look at Whitworth. Big Whit.
Yeah, they screwed up with that one too, didn't they?
He was a guard. I mean, and that doesn't really usually happen. You usually don't go from guard to become a great left tackle. And that's what Whit did. Whit was a second, third round. So he wasn't, so your best offensive linemen aren't necessarily the number one pick. That's what I want Sewell, but it kind of scares me about that because I haven't put my eyes on him. I haven't seen him actually play live football.
Neither he hasn't played for a whole year either, has he?
We've talked a lot about it too, and it worries us. If we can get Sewell and maybe Wyatt Davis at guard, but we've talked about this in the past. It's scary with all these linemen that we've literally blew. It's something to think about and to move back and you got to take the best player available, not who's telling you is the best, but who is the best.
I would rather see them be aggressive during free agency, pick up a top flight left tackle that is proven. Pick up also a guard like Tooney from New England. Pick something. Go ahead and fix that problem so you got it fixed. And then you had luxury of picking up the best defensive lineman during the draft.
That's kind of what I've said. But the problem is you can't. The free agency doesn't start till after the draft, so they got to draft somebody. They got to draft an offensive lineman in the draft, not necessarily the number one pick, but they got to draft somebody because you don't know who they're going to sign in free agency, and that doesn't start till after the draft. So that's
they can get some feelers though, start, getting some idea and expressing interest in things, Right. But I just hope you guys do a great show. I've watched you guys all the time. And I tell you, it's hard for you guys to do a show like you guys do, considering this season. This is the heartache of all seasons. I'll tell you, incredible. I hope too that everybody can get back. Everybody get back to the winning ways and stuff. And also so we can get the COVID-19 vaccine. Everybody get back in there and support it. That's if management would just do one thing, do their jobs.
Yes,
do their job.
That's a Marvin Lewis phrase. Do your job.
Hey, Ken, just before you get off here, man, I just want to let you know we got a few of our viewers saying you should maybe be the next GM for Cincinnati. So you might want to think about it.
I'd do it free for them, and I guarantee you I would start right from the O line right there.
There you go, baby. The
And
trenches.
the ones that ain't doing their job, they're gone.
Exactly.
They're gone. Same thing with coaches. It's disgrace. Disgrace.
Exactly.
I don't know how it's going to turn out with Zac Taylor coming back. I really don't. It's going to be an experiment. It's going to be an experiment. But you're right about this one. Who would we get? We're not going to get a Bill Powell or someone like that to come in.
Yeah, that's my opinion. Even when we were getting rid of Marvin, I thought 16 years was enough for him to be here. But Mike Brown, it took him how many different times to get a coach that could actually work in this system, that he provides. So Zac Taylor, I mean, Eric Bieniemy could be another Zac Taylor. People are saying Joe Brady. I mean, it could be. It's the same thing. These guys, you don't know that. But that's also where I go back to where, well, if this isn't working, you keep trying. Just because it hasn't worked, like we'll just keep with this because we don't know what else we're going to get. I'd say go get somebody else and see what in the world happens because you've had 2 years of Zac. You know what's going to happen, and I don't like it.
It's an experiment there too. What's the difference?
Yeah.
What really is different? I just think it shouldn't be a college coach. College coach whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not thinking Bieniemy. It would be an experiment, with Bieniemy. Even if he's already going to 3 different teams, so God knows if he would even come to Cincinnati.
I think he maybe will if the price is right. He would have more control of the team. But in Cincinnati, the coach has a lot more responsibility than just coaching. Zac should not be calling plays. We need a true offensive coordinator to call the plays.
I said last year I wanted
him focusing on coaching and stuff, actually coaching.
I wanted him to get Joe Brady to be the OC last year is what I wanted. That's
me
what
too.
I wanted.
Your thinking was just like me.
Yeah,
Brian
there, get him.
Yeah,
been there, done that with all them boys. The Callahans. Your daddy was this, and daddy was that. Your daddy.
Do you know the connection with the Callahans? What university were they with? Nebraska.
Yes. Yeah. Well, Callahan, did he coach Nebraska?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
And I believe Zac Taylor was quarterback with them. Correct?
Yeah. I think you're right. That's about the right time frame.
You're right.
Yeah.
What did you get with Nebraska when they were there? Mediocrity. Did they win it?
Nothing.
No.
You get nothing.
I rest my case.
Exactly.
I rest my case.
Ken.
All right,
Ken
on that note, I'll let you go, Ken. That was a great call. Appreciate it.
I have one more thing to say. Ohio State versus the Bengals. Who would win?
Be close.
I said the Buckeyes would win.
Exactly.
Love you, Ken. That was a great call, bro.
I love you guys, man. You guys are great. Keep on what you're doing. Hopefully you guys, you can do a draft night when it comes up. But we always, Bengals fans, next year, wait till next year.
Yep.
I may die before this team ever gets to the Super Bowl.
No,
I hope
1 year.
Look, I say this every year. And one of these years, I'm going to be right. 2021, the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl, but I say it every year.
I got a 73-year-old dad, Ken, that's been watching since Paul Brown, since he left Cleveland, come to Cincinnati. He's been watching him ever since. He's been through all the pain and the heartaches of the 2 Super Bowls and Joe Montana and the
God.
second. I won't get into it. Everybody that's a real Bengal fan knows it, but we got to get back there. And it's only going to take 1 year. Is all it's going to take. I'm not saying next year. I'm just saying 1 year we will get back there. It's going to make it that much sweeter. So you keep on being a Bengal fan there, bro. And I'm going to be doing it right here in Alabama as well.
Let me show you guys a true Bengal fan, okay? I always say if you're a true Bengal fan, you'll wear it right on your arm.
Uh-oh.
I got this several years ago, and you can see it. Can you see it?
You bring your camera down a little bit.
Well, let's see.
There you go. Ooh, nice.
Lifetime, man.
Like it, baby. Right here. Right here. I'm with you, boy.
There you go. You wear it on your sleeves.
That's
you wear
right.
it on your sleeves. You're a true Bengal fan, you know.
That's right.
I like the Bengals, and I believe at some point, as y'all all do, they're going to be in a Super Bowl.
Look, this is what I keep saying. I'll turn this off here. I've said this a couple times. I'll look at the camera. One of these days, ratbirds, squealers, one of these days, my team is going to whoop your ass. I'm going to be right here when it happens.
Well, they will if they get aggressive. Run the ball. Focus on the run game. You take the pressure off Burrow. That opens up play action. That opens up the passing game and all that. That's the key to the whole game and playing good defense. The defensive line this year was totally decimated. It's just
inconsistent. We would play a great game in defense, but the offense we could never put it together. But like you said, we get the running game going. Joe Burrow, fake it down the field. We will start hitting these long balls. They were wondering why is Joe Burrow not hitting these long balls?
He couldn't do a 5-step drop because he never could do one.
They faked the handoff. They already knew we weren't going to run for no more than a yard or two behind the line we had. So they already had their guys back there. We know, brother. Great, just great call, Ken. Glad you called in, man.
I'm glad I called it. Maybe you guys can get up with this coaching staff and management and say, guys, you got to change it. You guys got your franchise quarterback. My God, if you got him at least. That's an investment.
Oh, yeah.
Invest in your own line.
And that's the one.
I don't mean bring has-beens to the team. People, offensive tackles are on their last leg that have been cut. Bring a really high-quality tackle in here, a Pro Bowler that can protect him on the blind side.
Amen.
And then you fix the problem right there. Then you can start changing your game plan to a little bit of running. Get a running back. Draft a power fullback, okay? They need that. They don't even have a legitimate fullback. Name one.
In their defense, the fullback position has almost gone away in the NFL for some stupid reason.
It worked for the Cowboys.
You
remember Moose Johnson?
Moose. Yeah. And there's another team this year that's winning, that's playing with a fullback. Just
the Ravens, the Ratbirds.
What is it?
They had a big boy back there blasting somebody out of there.
Yeah, it could still be there, and that's an extra
not as
blocker
prevalent as it used to be. I'll put it to you that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a new game, period. But Ken, awesome call, brother. Man,
you guys are awesome.
You call anytime, bro.
Thanks, Ken.
Hey, y'all have a happy New Year. God bless y'all.
God bless you.
Back at you. Thanks, brother.
Take care.
Take it easy.
All right, have a good one.
Holy crap! I like Ken. I want him to call more often. I'm ready to go through a damn wall right now.
Whoa!
Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to go hit somebody right now.
Whoa!
I'll tell you what. I can tell you one thing. I think Ken hit on every cylinder you can think of. He was right on target. So
he hit everything. He hit everything that we've all been saying all year. I'm like, yeah. How many times have I been on the show and said, why are we running Eric Bieniemy? I got him on the brain.
You back in the
Gio
90s again.
Yeah, back in the 90s. Why are we running Gio up the middle? Why are we not doing screens, bubble screens? Why are we not doing that? I mean,
when we did it
against the Texans and they won. I'm like, where the hell has that been at? Why aren't you doing that?
Loved it. Loved it. Natural, Dallas, all these guys, Maurice.
You guys are all like, woo!
But just all these guys that called up, they're not scared to put their face up there. Maurice, even after this crazy, blowout win, he come on, man. I mean, how much respect can you have for these people watching us?
Oh,
I just want to say thank you, guys. That's all.
I have all the Georgia fans who've come on and put their face on, like well, Josh hasn't, but I thought Josh came on live when I did it for my phone. But they came back on and just said, gave us props, which is all I want. I mean, look, we lost. That's fine. But we were closer than you thought you were. And just for anybody who gets on there and does what Ken did, bring it. That's awesome. I'll take that all day long.
Dude, for as what we do and what you do, you know what, dude? I'm completely thankful. TC, another one. Man, that's what makes me want to get up in the morning and write down all this crap I got all over the damn place.
Well, I got to tell you this. For the way this show started for me, this has gone way better than I thought it was going to, because I'm sitting there, you guys are talking, and I'm just looking going, I can't hear anybody. I can't talk. I can't click on the comments. I can't do a daggone thing. I'm like, this show is going to suck. But it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So
it was.
Appreciate you guys.
It's because of, it ain't because of us. It's because of our viewers, man.
Oh yeah. You guys did it, not me, not us.
I will say this real quick. I have a job interview for a security job. It'd be third shift, so I might be able to do shows each and every week.
Way to go.
Woohoo! That is, well, I don't know how much Bengals we'll be talking here. We won't be doing because Wednesday, I'm 99% sure I'm going to have Melvin Levitt on here, and I'm going to be able to interview him. If you guys are Bearcat basketball fans and remember him, the helicopter, made one of the most amazing dunks ever in Bearcat history. He's supposed to be on the show with me Wednesday. So,
and I will be bowing out.
Yeah. So it'll just be me and him. Tuesday, I don't know what we're going to talk about. I'm hoping the Reds do something so it gives us something to freaking talk about. Or the Bearcats. The Bearcat basketball team is terrible. I'm like, oh my God, I don't even want to talk about them.
Maybe Lou will be fired. We'll get a new defensive coordinator.
Lou's fired. Yeah, I mean, look, if Zach got fired, dude, I was going live right then. I was going on my phone. I was going to go live. I'm like, all right, let's go. And then, nope, we're going to keep him. Oh, crap.
We knew.
You would think Lou was coaching the Bearcats basketball team.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
I don't even think. I don't even think Lou was even coaching. I think he was just there going, I'm getting fired. Where's the shot? I'll take some beer. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing.
I mean, I think he had some absolute vodka in his Gatorade bottle. And yeah. Play zone, play off, whatever. Do what I've been telling you.
No, don't get close to it. Back up. Back up.
Hey,
yes.
And if Mike,
there you go, perfect.
If Mike Brown asks, we had a ton of injuries, okay, guys? All right, a lot of injuries this year, okay?
That's why we sucked.
Yeah, just go.
There's lots of other teams that had injuries, but that's our excuses. Anyway. All right, guys. I'm gonna set it up here so we can roll on out of here.
Yeah.
But I invite you guys to join the Facebook groups that we help run. They are Bengals Nation, Bearcats Country, Reds Country, Cyclones Country, and the Ohio State Bucknuts. We don't run that one. We just are on it. Well, actually, I don't even know if we're on it. I think the other live stream that I set up the first time, I sent to Kip, and it was a big beginning. The show is horrible.
I actually think Kip got the StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't know. I sent the link for the first one we had. Yeah, the first one I sent that, but I turned it off anyway. Never mind. Yeah, behind the show stuff, you don't even care. I'm on BeanPod. I don't know our podcast. I don't know if I'm gonna put this show on there or not because the whole beginning of it was a complete disaster. So I might put it on the podcast, but most of the shows are on the podcast. They're on BeanPod, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. And then follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports Strawberry Ice, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then go join this is for our viewers. It's called the Ice Bar. It's where me, Mike, and Jeremy just are goofy, silly. We talk sports. We make stupid TikTok videos. Jeremy takes a video of his makeshift mask in the store one day. So, now YouTubers. That's what I did say at the beginning of the show. I'm at 791 subscribers. That is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I've been doing this show for 2 years now. I know it was sometime in January I started. So to get to 791 is awesome. I appreciate you guys. I'm on every day, Monday through Friday. I'll be right here. Most of the time these guys are on there with me. Sometimes they're not. We got lives. Things happen. But I appreciate you guys, everything you guys do for the show. Other than that, Jeremy D. Want to get us a roll on out of here?
Sounds like my name.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all got on this show, and I saw a lot of the comments, and y'all wonder what's going on. What's happening? Y'all ain't live. My phone's blowing up here. I'm gonna have to go through a lot of y'all's messages and just kind of delete them because now y'all know Jeff screwed the whole damn thing up. So
my bad.
It's Jeff's fault. I mean, look.
Well, I am the guy that runs. I am
Jeff
the show.
This.
Just saying.
I am this. He's this. I'm this. Okay, so I can't help when this SOB screws up everything, okay? So anyway, at the end of every show, as I remind all of you guys, and I just want to thank everybody that joined the show today. Just Maurice, TC, Natty, Ken. What a just
Ken is awesome. Ken should be
who
on
else
every
am
week.
I'm missing so many people, but
Dallas,
you know what?
TC,
Yeah.
Fox got on.
The
The natural. Actually, I think Natty. Yeah, Natty was on.
Yeah, yep. Just can't thank you guys enough, man. I mean, just it's awesome to go from when Jeff asked me to be a part of the show and where it is now. Thank you guys, and thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Mike, man.
If it wasn't for Mike, we would have met each other. So
we never would have. And I'm just so thankful, man. I'm thankful to God, to be honest with you. And if that hurts any, I'm sorry, but anyway.
Sorry, we're having a big
always,
love fest here. Sorry.
Remember,
let's go.
You don't live in Cleveland. You live in Cincinnati. So act like it. Keep watching the show. We love you. Who day, all day until next year, baby.
Who day, all day, every day.
Who day, the Bengals are winning the Super Bowl in 2021. And that's just sports, baby. See ya!